Welcome back, everybody, to the Crypto Traders podcast. Today, we're going to talk about how to nail down market leaders consistently. Okay, so JOMO, what's up?
Hey, CM, I'm good. You know what? This is a very good topic. We should be up for it, right? We should be pumped for it, right? So how to nail down market leaders consistently, CM. I know you do it quite well, don't you?
Yeah, man, that's my passion.
That's your passion. You know, it's my passion too. Well, our audience needs and must understand why this is so important to our heart, right? So again, how to nail down market leaders consistently? First, what is a market leader, all right? A market leader is an asset, all right, that is the first one to move out of the market lows while the market is either moving sideways for a while or actually going down, all right? So for example, right, you are now looking at APT, right? APT was one of the first charts to go up from the lows upwards, while BTC was only starting to move up from the 16K above, right? So APT was one of the first one to actually show a big thrust up. It was around a 150% move from that break of the trend line, all right? So that is a market leader. Again, a market leader is an asset that moves first, right, out of the lows, or one of the first to break to new highs while the market is moving sideways or actually going down. APT is one example, right? So second thing is, after what is a market leader, is how to spot a market leader, right? So CM is right now showing us some things on the APT chart, right? So first thing is, you guys want to see the thrust up. Now, please, CM, I want you to take that thrust up and measure it by percentage from the break of the trend line down upwards. I'm going to assume it's around 150%, right? If you measure it, yeah, from there, not all the way up, just to the first, to the first move up, exactly, 120%. Now, this came with huge volume. If any of you follow volume, which is a priceless indicator, CM, we once had a video about what is our preferred indicators, and you said volume. Remember that? You said that?
Yeah, man, volume is so good.
Volume is important, right? So that initial move, I think it was blasting on Messari. That's a website we look at for volume, for real volume, not wash volume, right? So it blasted, and was one of the only ones that blasted with huge volume up at that specific day. This is the exact website, right? So again, how do we spot it? It has a big move up, at least 100% from the lows in a couple of days, maybe even in one day or just a couple of days, with huge volumes, and then it goes sideways. That sideways, all right, is something that we as traders must understand to be on top of, right? As soon as we call it consolidation sideways, we want to make sure we are heavily, right, watching an asset that is showing characteristics of a leader, right? Of a leader. Very, very, very important, all right? Now, please mark in a small box that, that consolidation area.
Let's zoom in.
And you got, yeah, let's zoom in, exactly. Zoom in and just, yeah, exactly. Box it. In the 6 hours now. Perfect. So you zoomed in from the daily to the 6 hours. Now, you can see, guys, that it took around 4 or 5 days to consolidate. It had even a small fake out if anyone wanted to buy immediately the breakout of that area. But that's why we wait for a day or two for consolidation, at least 4 or 5, even better. Then you can buy the breakout. You can buy the breakout, and that cat is happy. Is that a new meme, CM?
I don't know, man. They just added some icons, so I'm gonna entertain the icons for now. But bro, this is the money season, like you're saying. This is once you spot the initial move, then it goes sideways. Sometimes they go a couple of days. That was very fast. Sometimes they go for a couple of weeks. Okay, so we as a trader, we had to put alerts, be professional, put alerts when it's coming in. Just watch the coin every day, multiple times a day, and wait for your signal. Once it breaks out, boom, shakalaka. You can see the move is the next move is even more volatile than the first two moves here. You can see this move, there was no pullback, like 60% straight up. Okay, here it was like a little bit more choppy, but here that was a move and then another bull flag and another pump. Okay, so you can make from buying high and selling higher another 120%, even if you miss the initial move.
Exactly. And you know what, CM? I would advocate that one should use automatic stop buys, and that is why we love using, perpetual contracts, because on exchanges, when you put an automatic stop buy, all right, on perpetual contract, you can automatically add to it stop loss and take profits, all right? So when you do it automatically, right? When it triggers a buy, it automatically adds a stop loss and a take profit, an initial take profit. And you can actually have multiple stop losses and multiple stop losses automatically added to your position. Now, isn't that incredible, CM? You can automatically add, while triggering an automatic stop buy, you can automatically add a stop loss and a take profit. How fantastic is that?
It's the best way, but some of our viewers are from the US and some of them don't have access to some futures. So even on spot, you just buy the breakout, spot buy, just classic, classic spot trading. You just stop market yourself and then you put your stop and TPs, and that's it, man. But obviously, yes, futures are amazing. Futures are amazing, yes.
Exactly. All right, so this is APT, all right? We can show you another example. We can show, for example, AGIX, CM, all right? Let's just show AGIX.
Or we can show first, we show first CAS, because CAS was a very clean market leader.
Oh, yes. You know what? I think it was one of the best market leaders, but it was only traded in one exchange, which was MEXC, I think, all the time, maybe Gate.io. Oh, no, they added it to Gate.io. That's one of the reasons it exploded. But you see, this is why technical analysis and understanding charts is so paramount to our success. Before people knew that Gate.io are going to add CAS, right, the chart showed a consolidation sideways accumulation VCP type for me and you to understand that something is going on. Something is going on in that sideways action that we must go in and go in heavy, right? This was a big trade for the last couple of months because it was so clean. The chart was so perfect, right? So perfect. Now, show everybody again the signs of that we said about how to spot market leaders. One is the first move up, all right? Then moving sideways for a while with a first move up with volume sideways, and then no, I mean on the chart, on the AGI, on the CAS chart, we can show the same things, right? On the CAS chart, exactly.
That was the breakout here on big volume.
We had two. We had the first initial one, which me and you we missed, all right? But you spotted it, right? You spotted it after it made an initial move from those lows, right? And then it went out sideways for a couple of months, made another thrust up, right? Measure it from down to from trough to up. How much was it?
You mean these ones or
exactly?
Or
yeah, that one. No, this one. The last one even.
Exactly,
120% again. And that volume bar that you showed was a huge volume bar, right? I guess that is triple the normal volume that was traded on CAS in the last month or two prior to that move up. And that's on the daily, right? So it was huge move up, all right? And then it went sideways, consolidated, VCP action, broke out. This is actually, CM, if you go to the 6-hour candle, you can show this was one of the tightest entries that we had lately on an asset. This was a very, very, very tight entry. The pivot that I entered was around 5% entry, all right? This is an amazing low risk trade. And, it was just a leader, exactly. That's exactly that. 5% risk. That's all That's all that there was to it, but it just exploded and never went back, actually. A huge explosion. So again, this is a second example of how it's so important to be on the market leaders, right? So we talked about what is a market leader, how we spot market leaders, and now the importance, right? The third and important part of this episode is the importance of not missing market leaders. And CM, correct me if I'm wrong, but market leaders are, or by far, the assets that make the most gains in the shortest periods of time. What do you think about that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. They break first to new all-time highs, and then, you know, they just go because they have no resistance. That's why we like to buy all-time high breakouts. Because all-time high breakouts, it shows you who are the market leaders. It's always like that.
It's as simple as that. As simple as that. Now we can show more, but you know what, guys? I think that can be good homework for people to just go watch AGIX, go watch FIT, go watch even Pepe as of late, right? And understand these characteristics and actually understand how to observe, okay, the initial thrust, the volume, the sideways action, and the breakout to new all-time highs and new highs, and you will just nail from here on all the market leaders. What do you think, CM?
Absolutely, man. Guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, like the podcast. This podcast, we're telling you everything that is relevant for this season of the bull market. For 2023, we give you the relevant coins. We give you the top market leaders to watch. We teach you how to trade crypto. We give you everything we know in this podcast. So make sure to subscribe to this channel, the podcast, and also subscribe to JOMO channel. You can click on the link right here in the description. Subscribe to JOMO channel and also to his trading group right here. It will take you to his landing page. It's only $19 a month, and you get access to all JOMO's picks, gems, and market leaders. So if you're a busy guy and let's say you are a CEO and you don't have time to watch the markets like we do, we are professional traders. We are allocating multiple hours every day to watch charts. So if you're too busy to do that, just join JOMO trading group and he will do the work for you. You pay for this service and now you can join for 19. But if you're a CEO, you should join the 489, bro, because you need the best service. And thank you very much for watching. Like this video. See you in the next episode. Ciao.
Cheers, everybody.